Hello everyone, this is Superstar BGL 23, and today I have a question. I have a question for the girls. Now, let me ask y'all, if you have a man, right? Just a friend, and he comes to you, you know, and everything's cool, and you're letting him know that you like him, right? And he likes you, and he definitely shows you that he likes you. Give him presents, he give you presents, and everything goes cool. You hug, sometimes a kiss on the cheek. Everything's cool. And it's for 10 years. And suddenly he ends it. Suddenly he ends it. Right? He doesn't want to be friends anymore with you. Nothing like that. And you as a girl, then you're going to think, right? What happened? What did I do wrong? Right? That's my question, basically. If you're a girl and that happened to you, right? Would you like it? Would you like it? Because that is what happened to me. And I gotta say, I was really, I was sad. And at the 7 year mark, I could remember that something changed. And 3 years, I tried to figure it out, what happened, and she ended it, right? And I was hurt. And remember that song from Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River? Listen to that song. It's a great song. You'll know exactly what I mean. That song, I heard it many times. I listened to it. I played it, because I was really hurt. I really thought I had something with that girl. Even though it was friends, because I'm that kind of guy. I always trying to build up something with someone. And because I had bad experiences with men, and maybe I'll make a video of it, you know, people be judging me, you know, and mostly it was men that were acting like fools, think because they're longer, they're stronger, you know. They always, I didn't like it. I didn't like it because it always happened, you know. That's why I went towards girls. I like them, and just as friends, if I feel you, you feel me, you know, I let you know that I feel something for you. And if you definitely let me know that you feel something for me, then I'll go for it. But some girls, they just, it's just messed up. They let you know, so they let the guy know that he likes him, she likes him, right? And everything is cool, and suddenly she backs off, right? And the guy, me personally, as a guy, I will always try to figure out what happened, you know? Because if you come with BS reasons, yeah, we don't know each other that well. When the friendship lasted for almost 10 years, almost 11 years, it was almost 11 years, right? Then I'm going to wonder what happened. If you're coming with things at the 7 year mark, you're starting, yeah, I have a lot of boys that are friends, so I have to be careful. Suddenly you come with that, right? then I'll know as a guy. I will know that you're trying to push me away. And I just want to know why. Because we were friends, we started as friends, we always were friends, right? And because you put out those signals, right? And I react to it, you know, and everything goes cool. And suddenly you let me go. That's just messed up. And I know that a lot of guys, they have this experience. They know exactly what I'm talking about. They know exactly. And I know a lot of girls, they're talking, yeah, I want a man who has money, But for me, I'm then going to think money. So I need to have money before you can feel anything for me. Because that's just messed up. Eh, Yeah, that's just messed up. And that's why some guys, they say those kind of women, they're gold diggers. Because they only want the money. They're not in love with the man. They're in love with the money. Right? It's just messed up. And yeah, you know how many women out there are looking for a good man, right? But they can't find him. Or maybe much later, they find him, everything's cool. But for me, I think I think of it like this, right? Some girls, they're looking for a good man. Some girls from the get go, they already know it's not all the men, you know. It's some men. But some girls, they do bad things to men, right? They just screw him over. I'm just gonna say it like that. They screw him over, right? And then later on, maybe karma strikes back, Karma strikes back, and now they are the ones who are complaining there aren't any good men. And I don't understand that. Because think about it. When you were treating that man bad, right? That doesn't count. That doesn't count. That it's messed up. I mean, take responsibility for what you're doing, right? If you know you get with a man that already has children with another woman, right? And you go for it, and he leaves you, you know, and maybe you was pregnant, you have a child now, right? But he just leaves you with the child. The child doesn't have a father, then, and now you're complaining men are bad. I totally disagree with that. And that's typical. That's so typical from some women. That's so typical. Every time something happens, right? There is a fight between a man and a woman. It's always the man. It's always the man. Some girls, they just always think it's the man. Always. And I don't get that, you know? That's why for me, I'm sick and tired of it. I'm really sick and tired of it. How some women talk about men. And when I was still a child, I looked at other people, and I thought I want to be like that, you know. I want to have a girl when I get older, settle down. But with all the crap that is happening right now, uh-uh. No girl, no children. Uh-uh. Because in this time, that I live in, I see how girls are doing. It's just messed up. And yeah, I had a few friends. I had a few friends. They said things like they don't want to have a girl, they don't want to settle down, you know. And I always thought, how can you say that? I always thought it. I never said anything about it. But I always thought, why? Why are you thinking like that? But now, when I see all the things that are happening, good men get screwed over. They just, they're just cool. Loyalty, honesty, trust, respect. That's all they given to a girl. And still, after 10 years, after 10 years, then suddenly she does this 180 trick and she leaves you behind. And the guy is broken. He's broken about it because some girls, they think men don't have any feelings, they can take it. They can take it, but not everything. We're human too. We cry too, right? It's like that. But some people are just, some girls I just don't understand. But I gotta be honest. There are a lot of men that do crappy things, disrespect women. I can truly say I never disrespected a woman. Never. Oh, okay. If you talk about my childhood, you know, then maybe you can say that disrespected a child. But if you're talking about a woman, 18 years or 18 plus, never, never, because I knew from the get go, when I get with someone or if I like someone, I would never leave that girl, never. And I know because it hurts. I always think about other people before I think about myself. Not always, but most of the times, you know. But really, ladies, this is one of the reasons that some good guys, because they see how other men get treated by women, men who didn't deserve it at all, that they change, you know, from good to worse. And now women are complaining, yeah, men are bad. I will admit, I will say it again. Some men are bad, you know. But for the women, I have to say, just put a mirror in front of yourself and look at yourself. Because you might see that it's not all the men. And it's for the women that are called drama queens. Look at yourself in the mirror, right? And ask yourself, am I the problem? What can I do differently, right? Because it's just messed up how some women treat men. And if the man has given you nothing but loyalty, honesty, trust, and respect, then he doesn't deserve it. And certainly not if he always has been there for you, but you've never been there for him. So some girls, they need to think about that. Just put a mirror in front of yourself and look at yourself and think about, hey, maybe it's me. Because a lot of times I see it that they don't want to take responsibility for what they've done. Now I know a few men that are like that. They are just crap, you know. They disrespect women. I know this. But for the women, who treat men bad, disrespecting him, calling him a punk, you know, calling him a sissy because he cries. Maybe you hurt him because you said something in his past that many people be judging him, you know, and suddenly he is an adult, and you as a woman, the girl that he really loves, he said it a couple of times. Maybe you're the reason that he's crying right now. So really, man, that mirror, what I said, I'll say it again. I said it 2 times before. I'll say it again. The mirror, what I was talking about, put it in front of yourself and say to yourself, hey, maybe it's me, you know? And really, man, if you think that I'm just talking BS, then hey, it's cool. You know, I've been hurt also by girls, and two of them could see it, what they did wrong, and they apologized. But if you're apologizing and then immediately, without giving me a chance to say I accept, you accuse me of something else. And the thing you are accusing me of, it would be right. It would be right if you didn't break your promises, right? It would be okay. Then it would be okay. But don't just break your promises. You take them, you break your promises, right? And now you're going accusing me of something that I did because you made a promise you would there be for me, you know? You would be there. You would be there for me. Seriously. Seriously. And hey, for the women, if you think I'm talking BS, then I gotta end this video. I just want to say one thing to a particular girl, you know, and it goes like this, right? All these things I've been talking about, all those things I've been talking about, it reminds me of the times we used to share, but it's over. Bye bye, I gotta go.